Last week, two teenagers were cleared of the murder of 15-year-old Amen Teckley, who was stabbed to death last year in a street in Glasgow. Now, this case has highlighted the problems we have in this country with knife crime. The record has reported that children as young as 11 have been caught by police with knives, as well as the rise of drill gangs in Glasgow in the area where Amen lived. Tell us a wee bit more about that, Norman.
Yeah, again, a terrible tragedy of Eamon Teckley, the murder of Eamon Teckley, the death of Eamon Teckley. As you said, two teenagers cleared of his murder last week. Eamon was attacked in the street in the West End of Glasgow in March last year and stabbed through the chest. And not, sadly, two of these incidents are all too common. We've seen the murder of Caden Moy and other teenagers over the years, all at the hands of knife gangs or people carrying knives. And what we've been kind of highlighting is this kind of plague, almost like, of knife carrying. It always seems to be kind of routine for a lot of the teenage gangs. And of course, the argument is if you're carrying a knife, there's every chance that you use it. So we focused on a report last year that, as you say, children as young as 11 have been caught with knives during these kind of routine stops and searches by police. The number of under 18s in possession of knives has risen by 59% in the last year. That's 2024 to 2025. There's been 145 cases of teenagers stopped by police with knives last year compared to 91 in 2024. And that's where police are using their powers of stop and search to routine stop kids. They're catching with knives. Obviously, there's a preventative element to that. And the Scottish Police Federation feel that the police need more powers in this respect. It's a preventative measure. They're routinely and randomly stopping kids, maybe not knives for the innocent kids, but they're picking up on the children that are carrying knives and might use them in the future. We also reported on this new type of teenage gangs called drill gangs, and it relates to a type of ultra-violent hip-hop music that the teenagers listen to. And there's quite a few of these types of gangs operating in Glasgow at the moment, and not just in Glasgow, and in the area where Scotston Knightswood area where Eamon Teckley lived. And the suggestion he may even have been targeted by these kind of drill gangs, who are basically groups of kids who are carrying weapons, including knives, going about massed, targeting other gangs. It's quite a territorial thing, but we know that Eamon might have been targeted even before then, threatened by these gangs. So basically, what it has highlighted is something that's not new in many respects.
Definitely not Glasgow.
Not Glasgow. Is the culture of knife carrying, though there have been a lot of successful initiatives over the years by police to reduce that, it looks so that the problem hasn't really gone away.